Oh, you know I couldn't stay away forever. Welcome back to another series. This is Turtle WoW, so this is a little bit different. This is a private server that I've known about for a while and have actually played on a little bit. There are probably some people who found this who already know what Turtle WoW is. If that's the case, welcome. This is essentially just going to be a chill gameplay series, so if that's something you enjoy, I'll be happy to have you join me. And for those of you that don't, this is a private server that has basically created its own content on top of the original vanilla content. And as I'm sure you can already tell, it includes high elves and goblins, which were not playable races back then. So yeah, this private server just has a whole bunch of its own content that I've really not explored at all, despite having played a little bit. So yeah, I'm excited to find out everything it's got going on, so let's get into it. Only other thing to point out before we start is Turtle WoW actually has these additional challenges that you can turn on for your gameplay. And just to add a little bit of stakes to this gameplay, I'm going to make my character hardcore. So what that means is if I die, my character's gone forever. And it'll never be played again. I would have to start over. So yeah, I think that'll be fun to just add a little bit of, I don't know, intensity to the gameplay. And then on top of that, there's another one called Exhaustion, which does not allow for rested experience. I already play that the game that way anyways, where I don't rest in inns, so yeah, we'll do that. Anyway, let's get into the game.
Generations ago, the goblins ventured out into the world to make deals and find gold. It is from those very upstarts that many goblin industries now reside today. The Venture Company, once such an upstart, came to dominate many a goblin life outside of Gizeh, Kryland home. The promise of wealth and the promise of fortune has stripped many into servitude. After years of greed and wasted opportunity, former goblins of the Venture Company have founded something new. The Duratar Labor Union now stands as a testament to what could be. A callback to the upstart goblins. Past, though, one thing always remains in goblin culture. Greed, which now seeps deep into the labor union's core. It's up to you to find a way to make it in this hostile world and seek to become your own upstart through hard work and determination and stand out amongst the rest.
Okay, it was actually kind of hard to hear what the narrator was saying there, because this, I don't know, this sandblast or whatever's going on here was very loud. Is it because I have my ambience turned up so high? It probably is. Let's turn this down a little bit. Unfortunately, I can't go back and hear what that said, but yeah, so this is a brand new zone that was just made for this private server. So let's see where we're at here. So this is called Blackstone Island. So I guess this is just like the goblin starting zone. And yeah, check it out. There's this island that they made that I guess is off the coast of Duratar. So that's pretty neat. This is completely brand new content. So I know absolutely nothing about any of these quests. Here, I'm gonna turn the ambience down a little bit further again. We'll just even them all out. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, unlike my last playthrough where I pretty much knew all the quests and I knew what to do, this is brand new for me, so that is super exciting. I'm really looking forward to doing some new content. So let's see. Let's do some quests. Level 1 again. Garbage Man. Hey you. Yeah, I'm talking to you, pal. I've been picking up our crew's trash all day long, and I could really use a break. Say, how's about you clean up for a while? I'll be over here in the shade taking up a quick snooze. When I wake up, I expect this place to be spotless. Now get to work. Okay. Collect some trash for this guy who doesn't want to do it. Great. I guess you get bossed around at level 1. That's how it goes. Haywire Havoc. It would seem all of my creations have gone rogue. First it was the whirling whizbots wandering aimlessly, and now it's my battle chickens. They started running amok just a few nights ago. First ignoring commands, and now being a large nuisance to the working environment. I first created them to shoo away wildlife, and now they're causing more problems than they're worth. Think you can do me a favor and clear out some of these battle chickens? Once there are fewer of them running around, I should be able to actually think about a new replacement. Okay. Kill some battle chickens. and defunct mainframes. I have quite a problem on my hands here. A bad batch of mainframes has sent a lot of the whirling whizbots into disarray. All they do now is aimlessly wander instead of doing their work. What's worse is that they're constantly getting in the way of production, and I have Kizcrack up my rear to fix the issue. Do you think you could do me a solid and collect the defunct mainframes from the whirling whizbots? If I can take a look at them, perhaps I can think of a solution that wouldn't require me to destroy each and every one I've made. 6 should do just fine.
Right back!
Alright, so typical goblin stuff. I guess these are inventors and stuff's not working right. That's just kind of how goblins work. Yeah, I didn't point out, I'm going to be playing a mage, so I typically am not a mage type of person, so this will be fun. This will be new for me in quite a few ways. So yeah, I guess I didn't really look at where these are supposed to be. Did they tell me where to go? Littered throughout the work site. Yeah, I guess they're kind of just around. I would probably assume, right? So what do we got here? Okay, yep, battle chickens. Trash. Okay, it's in these barrels here. Okay, then the whizbots. Yeah, everything's right here. And we got good old fireball. That's all we got right now, huh? Okay, and yeah, we just have to kill him. We don't collect anything. Got it. Yeah, and these guys give us a quest item. Nice. Okay, easy enough. Literally just fireball, level 1. Yeah, I think I had pointed out in one of my older games, I just am not a fan of classes that exhaust their resources big time and quickly. And you know, when I was playing my shaman, it's kind of, you know, I made it an enhancement, and it's kind of a I don't know, efficient way to play, I guess. And maybe that's just the way that I play it, but I like to, you know, cast spells, do what I do to begin with, and then you know, on my shaman, I would just after casting a few things, I would just whack it, you know, to kill it with my weapons. And then by the time it's dead, my mana's pretty much recharged. And I don't know, it just feels more efficient to me instead of just, you know, burning through all of my mana all at once and then, you know, potentially having to stop and drink to recharge my mana in between battles and just doing that constantly. It just feels less rewarding to me for some reason. I don't know, that's just the type of player I am, I guess. So I guess that's kind of my reasoning for not enjoying mages as much, is because it's basically just burn all of your mana and you know, don't get hit because you're squishy, and then drink in between battles, because, you know, soon enough you get to assuming this game didn't change too much, you know, you get to conjure your own food and water, so it's just kind of free, right? And that's just kind of how you're expected to play. But yeah, in addition to, you know, the new races and these new zones, there's also new subzones in a bunch of other zones that already exist. And they've even rebalanced a bunch of the classes. So another thing I probably want to do is try out some of the classes that, you know, got some reworks. I think like one of the main things was making shamans more valuable, or I should say more viable tanks. Because back in vanilla, it seemed like that was kind of intended to be the case, and it just didn't work out very well. And then, so the character that I've been playing on my own is actually a hunter. I made a gnome hunter, which is a race class combo that also didn't exist back then. But yeah, so they reworked the survival tree to make melee hunters a much more viable thing to do. So that's one thing I've been doing on there that I wanted to see, which has been really fun. I don't recall if there were any major changes to Mage, so I don't really have a plan for what tree I'm going to do yet. I feel like if I remember correctly, Frost was kind of considered the best leveling spec for Mage because it gives you more tricks to, I don't know, kind of get away or, you know, slow down your enemies when they're coming at you or, you know, that sort of thing. So maybe that's what we'll do, but I don't know yet. We'll see. Seems to be significantly less chickens around here, doesn't there? Yeah, not a whole lot of other players here. I logged in once to the human starting zone, which obviously humans are always by far the most popular choice, and it was unbelievably packed with players, which, I mean, on one hand is awesome. Like, I love that so many people also love this sort of thing and want to play it. I'm really excited and happy for that, but oh my god, there were so many people, it was crazy. Okay, I don't want to wander too far, because I'm seeing, oh, level 6 scorpions up there already? Okay, that's a really good way to die at level 2, that's for sure. But I feel like I need to branch out a little bit, because there's so very few chickens around here, right? Oh, before I forget, I guess I kind of already did. Let's go ahead and leave world chat because that's just a bunch of noise that we don't need. Oh, look at this. There's a... It looks like there's a special hardcore chat just for hardcore characters. I didn't realize that. Oh, you know what? I wonder if that's mainly because... I think when it comes to finding groups to do, you know, like dungeons and that sort of thing... Oh, I'm at 8 of 8 now. Okay, let's turn them in. I think hardcore players can only group with other hardcore players. So, like, you know, if I wanted to go do Wailing Caverns, you know, you can only group with other hardcore players because, you know, if somebody screws up and it wipes the group, that is catastrophic, obviously, for everyone involved. So non-hardcore players could just kind of, I don't know, if they really wanted to, they could troll players and get them killed. So I guess it's like a, you know, a group of people who are going to care a lot more about what's going on in there. Okay, don't tell the boss I was taking a break. Don't worry about it, man. Until I come back at a higher level, maybe I'll... Okay, with a new copper modulator, I should be able to make a new replacement for the battle chicken with an even better attack capacity and control backups. Oh, you're back. I take it you've cleared out those rogue chickens. Well, who was he talking to in this first paragraph? Take some coin. Alright, thanks.
Glad I could help.
Takes a moment to inspect the mainframes, letting out a loud and annoyed sigh. Bad copper wiring, transmitters blown out. Such shoddy craftsmanship. I probably shouldn't have chosen the lowest bidder for these. Thanks again for your work. It'll take some work to figure this problem out. Okay, and yeah, as a mage, we can only wear cloths, so that's the only thing we'll be looking for. Check us out, we're level 3 already. That feels very fast. Oh yeah, there was a little pop-up there that showed the item that I just equipped. So one of the things that this this private server natively has is what do you call it? Transmog. Yes, that's something that came out later in the WoW era. Definitely not back in vanilla, but you basically end up being allowed to wear any clothes that you've ever worn before, or at least what they look like.
Interesting.
And I have not explored how that actually works in the game, but that is a thing. So every time I equip a new item, that'll pop up like that. I also, yeah, so as you can see, my character is going in and out. I noticed that this is a case pretty much anytime I'm indoors. I don't know if it's just a bug with my game for some reason, but it has happened on my other character as well, so that's just something we gotta get used to, I guess, in this playthrough. While you were getting your hands dirty, I got this letter from Rustgate Ridge. It's from Wizette. She's instructing our more mentally talented workers around here. Okay, that's me, I guess, already, at level 3. Take the letter and talk to her once you have the time. Oh, what am I saying? As if you'd ever have time. Now get back to work.
Glad I could help.
Yeah, this sounds very, very goblin-esque to me. You, what are you, just wandering around like a headless murloc? We're behind the quota, and lazy goblins like you aren't going to make it any better by slacking all our precious potential gold away. The Durotar labor union will drive itself to ruin if they don't go back to their profitable roots. Quick, go out and be a good example for your goblins by collecting coal around the pits. Don't you dare tarry around too long, or I'll send a bruiser to check up on you.
Have a good one.
Okay.
Yeah, what do you want?
Kizcrack. Oh, that's somebody else mentioned that guy, right? Okay, so that's our old boots, and then we got some junk. So here, just find a random
Best
vendor.
deals anywhere.
Here, you're a cook, but you can make use of some screws and stuff, right? I'm guessing this letter goes to my mage trainer, because there's usually just a breadcrumb quest to direct you to your class trainer, but I don't immediately see a question mark around here, so. Oh, just up the hill to the east. That's what they said. Okay. I'm assuming that's what that
Time
is.
is money, friend.
DV 500. Now that you've been able to recover those defunct mainframes, I have a more important task to ask of you. My greatest creation, DV 500, has gone mad. Oh god. It seems no matter what I've built, it's now turned against me. As much as I love DV 500, there's something I love more: gold. Really went all in on the goblin stereotype. The advanced processing unit cost me a fortune, and to see it wandering aimless for any sorry sap to go and repurpose is driving me mad. I need you to gather the processing unit from DV500 and bring it to me immediately. I last saw him striding around to the north of here.
Keep it real.
Alright, our first, I guess what we can consider to be a boss kill, huh? At level 3. But before we do, yeah, let's head east. So we're heading up the hill to the east. I'm guessing that means this way. Rustgate Ridge. So is this like the main town, maybe, of the starting zone? Or maybe not, I guess. If they have a capital city, that would be the main town? Who knows? This is all new and all made up. So it looks like our quest turn-in is in here, looks like.
Talk to me.
Oh, level 55 elites. That very much seems like capital city type of thing. So maybe this is it. Yeah, mage trainer, here we go.
Time is money, friend.
Wizette Ice Whistle. Some say mastering the arcane takes years and years of disciplined studies. Nay, I say, the simple tricks are the ones that bring you the most money. Shimmy over with some silver, and soon you can get your own steady income by selling conjured water to poor fools that need it. I don't think you can actually sell your conjured water, so I don't know. I don't know about that, but you know what? You're a higher level than me, so I guess maybe I should believe you. And what do we got? Arcane Intellect? Good. Oh, that's it right now.
Hurry back.
Okay, so still just a good old fireball for us, huh? Nice. Let's see, what do we got? Mining and jewel crafting increased. Okay, I guess I didn't even really look closely into what... Oh, exit strategy. Increases movement speed by 40% for 5 seconds, but you cannot attack or cast spells for encounters that do not go quite as planned. Oh, cool. So that's our racial ability and exit strategy. That is, well, that'll be nice for hardcore, won't it? Skill with daggers, maces, and two-handed maces increased by 3. Okay. Well, I don't think that's gonna matter too much for me as a mage, but that's cool. I'll take it. Oh yeah, shoot. Well, I don't have a wand yet, but we'll need that soon enough, hopefully. Oh wait, is this? Oh, this is an inn. Where's the innkeeper? Let's set our hearthstone here.
Glad I could help.
Our hearthstone that if you followed my shaman playthrough in classic, you'll know that I'll forget to use it all the time. So here, let's try this out. So okay, yeah, it just increases speed, and it said fleeing. I guess that means no attacking.
Hey, yeah.
Okay, disruption at Rustgate Lumberyard. When we first arrived on this island, it was a lush and green oasis, full of trees and wildlife. We turned a great profit with the Rustgate Lumberyard, just to the northeast of here, and all of that profit has come to a crashing halt. Believe it or not, there are still quite a few trees that we could harvest, yet the Venture Co. has taken claim to one of our most lucrative sources of revenue. I've even heard they are working out of it themselves, such nerve. I require you to head to the Rustgate Lumberyard and start cracking some heads. Make the Venture Co. think twice before messing with the Durotar Labor Union. Okay, that's pretty cool. So we're kind of affiliated with a rival to the Venture Co.
Hurry back.
That's pretty fun. They were pretty prevalent in vanilla, even just as a faction that you can't join or really have anything to do with.
Time is money, friend.
Mudpaw mining mishap. We got a real catastrophe on our hands, and when Taxla finds out, he's gonna have my head. A few nights ago, we were attacked at the Black Ash Mine to the north of here. The Mudpaw Gnolls came and drove us out, killing many of my workers in the process. Now they're even mining themselves, those cretins. What's worse is that I lost all of the supplies near the mine, and now those blasted Gnolls are using them. Head to the Black Ash Mine and recover 8 crates of supplies for me. At least, then I can save my own hide from this disaster.
Keep it real.
Okay, yeah, so here's another one.
Interesting.
Workplace hazard. The state of Blackstone is much worse than I'd anticipated. When I first asked to come to this island and produce some mining robots to help with the workload, I was more than happy to see the progress here. What I found instead was a hostile work environment and not enough materials to do a good enough job for my contract. Now I'm stuck here, held hostage until I get the problem sorted out. You see, I was given terrible materials to work with, and as the copper wires decayed, so too did my mine bots. Now they just wander aimlessly around the island. Do you think you could go do me a massive favor? Find those malfunctioning mine bots and destroy them for me. Apparently, they're causing a workplace hazard. You should be able to find them around the island, but most were sent to work at the Black Ash Mine to the north of here. Okay, so it sounds like north is a pretty general direction for us to go. And I don't think we missed any in here, I guess. Did we didn't go upstairs, did we? Oh, check it out.
Time is money, friend.
Maritime Gumbo. He's a cook. Howdy, partner. Rustgate has us living lavishly up here, unlike those poor dirtbags down in the pits. But that's how things roll around here. That's what they call winning the lottery in life. Shazlin lets out a weird, nasally cackle. Hey, if you're already here, I could use some help, actually. You know, Rustgate has quite the eccentric taste when it comes to his cuisine. He wants me to remake this maritime gumbo his grandmother used to make him back on Kazan. Usually not a problem, but the ingredients are not something we really have in stock up here. Oh, don't give me that look. I mean it, really. If you bring me some crawler meat and makrura legs, I will teach you how to make it yourself. Could be useful if you ever need to appease the boss.
Hurry back!
I think makrura are like those, they're like lobster-looking things. I feel like they were only ever really around in lower-level zones. Maybe I misremember them. But okay, we got quite a few quests now. But I feel like, why don't we do DV 500? Because that's the one that we gained down there at the bottom. So I feel like that's the natural progression of things. And what were we told? Last saw him striding around to the north of here. And that was given to us Wait. We started down here, right? Yeah, by the way, this music that we're hearing right now, I think in these new zones, so I guess at least the Goblin and High Elves, if nothing else, this is original music as well. So this is not music that was in the original vanilla game. They came up with it on their own, which is also really awesome. I'm a very atmospheric, you know, type of gamer, so I do love listening to the music. Even though I know it's pretty common for for players to just turn the music off, I really like it. And I normally keep the ambience turned up, as you could tell. And I guess our sandstorm is done now, so why don't we turn our ambience back up a little bit? It was a shame we couldn't really hear what the narrator was telling us. It was bad timing for the effect there, but it's okay. So wait, north of here, it said something about the hills, right? Striding around to the north of here. That's all it says. Okay, so maybe it could be any of these bots here. I guess if it's DV500, its name is going to be much shorter. Is that this guy? Oh, hey, look at that, DV500. Level 5. Oh, I'm not ready to fight a level 5. I'm level 3. I could probably do it at level 4, but. Uh-oh, that's not good. Maybe we shouldn't do that one yet. This one's higher on the list, so I think, even though it doesn't display it, I think that means it's a lower level quest. And yeah, I don't like how these are orange already. Oh dear. This might be hard. This might be harder than I thought. I definitely don't want to have to grind and just kill stuff if I don't have to, but if I have to, just to survive, we might have to do that, but... Okay, anyways, let's go find some coal. Guess we don't have to fight anything for that, huh? So let's see, don't... Black ash coal pits. That's just this whole area, right? Is that what... Oh, that's what these little piles are. Okay. Easy. Let's make sure there's not something else we can do while we're here. I can't remember. So these... Oops. I can loot it again. That's weird. Oh, no. Well, it's a glitch of some kind. Okay, so where were these mine bots at? Sent to work at the Black Ash mine to the north of here. That's... Further north? I don't know. Mine bots. These are not mine bots, right? These are guys I already killed. Okay. This music, and then you know, I guess just the the general sort of bleak vibe of this whole zone is it's really giving me Fallout 4 vibes right now, which is kind of funny. Obviously, a very different game, but the atmosphere is not too far off, I don't think. Okay, got our coal. Oh, that came from down here too. I guess I forgot that came from this guy. The Overseer.
Hey.
You're a fast one, aren't you? What a blessing to not have a completely useless buffoon in front of me.
Real.
Okay, thanks, I guess. Bunch of new quests, okay. Delayed shipments. Supplies are beginning to run low. We were waiting on a shipment from Sparkwater Port in Durotar, but the ship got wrecked by an unknown source on the southern coast. Most of the crew ended up as fish fodder, but the captain and his first mate survived and are currently observing the wreckage. I want to know when I can expect the results, or supplies, wow, can I read? I want to know when I can expect the supplies to be here. I'm here for results, that's where I saw that. And financial growth, not semantics or empathy. Ask a dazzling brass digger on the cliff overlooking the coast just south of here what you can do about retrieving the sunken goods.
Have a good one.
Yeah, so I guess in Durotar there's a goblin town. In fact, I just hovered over it. Sparkwater Port. That's got to be something brand new. So they added a little goblin town in Durotar or something. That's pretty neat.
Yo.
All right, Foreman's Blues. Don't get ahead of yourself. The only thing separating you from a hobgoblin is your work speed, and even that has a whole lot of room for improvement. What better way to do that than to finish more jobs, am I right? The local vultures are pestering us and disrupting our work schedule. Foreman Pipelatch, down in the pits, has been tasked to handle this, but it seems even the goblins with a little bit of control over others panic at the first problem they encounter. Go there and see if you can do something about it.
Hurry back.
The robotics expert. Us goblins are known to use all kinds of machines and gadgets to make our labor as easy and comfortable as possible. Just think of the ingenious invention of the shredder. No other man-operated vehicle can chop down trees in record time. Balnak Copperlight is the man for maintenance on our work machinery. While I was busy remedying this mess of a workplace, I got a headache from his incessant swearing and yelling outside. Talk to him and help him with whatever problem he has. I don't care how you do it, just make him shut up and do it quickly.
Glad I could help.
Talk to him and he's just outside. Okay, guess you're right, he's right here. Is this the guy I already had some quests from? I actually already forgot. Yeah, it is. Of course I'm yelling at the top of my lungs, because I'm surrounded by idiots who never in their life held a gyro spanner.
Glad I could help.
Oh, weird. That was like a breadcrumb quest to a person I've already talked to. It's kind of strange. And looks like we got another one to turn in down here. Yeah, this guy, nice. The quest path might be a little odd, but that's okay. That's kind of how Classic was. I have my hands full with all these good-for-nothing workers and feathered annoyances. If you're not here to get rid of one of those two problems, then you can sod off right away.
Keep it real. It's money,
Well,
Brad.
I think I am. Foreman Pipelatch. Oh, that's his name, okay. You there, kid. I got work orders and time frames that I need completed around here, and those blasted ash feathers keep getting in the way. I need results, and I need them quick. Clear out the buzzard population around here so that my guys can work properly, and without interruption. The quicker you do some enforcing, the quicker I can get to finishing these overblown timetables.
Hurry back.
Okay, so we got a bunch of quests available to us now. And this one's still not the highest, so that's good. Not highest on the list. But yeah, I'm super excited for this series. I don't know how it's going to go yet at all, but I think I'm going to keep the episodes a little bit shorter than what I used to do. So I think here's a good time to take a pause for the first one. So yeah, looking forward to it.